So, how do we open voting to everyone and make governance more transparent and accountable? Around the world, people are creating different e democracy systems, but ours is tailored to Yellowknife. Step 1, let's set up a website, post city council motions, and open them to public votes. This is fine, but how do we make sure that council will abide by the decisions made through the website? The site has to be more than a suggestion box, otherwise, why would we take the time to vote? Step 2, we need city councilors who will listen to the public, really listen, 5 councilors to be exact. Great, now we have an e democracy, but there's another problem. Some issues are really interesting and affect everyone. Everyone will have an opinion, and the vote on the site will be an accurate representation of what Yellowknifers want. But other issues will affect only a few people, such as whether Rusty Shackelford can get a permit to extend his garage. These issues are not life or death for Yellowknife, but they matter a lot to some people and could have consequences for the city. iServeU handles this by scaling the amount of influence that direct votes have on city decisions. When more people vote, they have a greater influence on the outcome. When less people vote, the system carries on working as it does right now. It works like this. Let's say there are 100 people in town and an issue like Rusty's garage comes up. 10 people who live in the neighborhood log in and vote. But what about the other 90 people who didn't? Those votes will go into the uncast vote pool. They are then split evenly between the iServeU counselors, who can then use them on the site to vote the way they feel is best. All the counselors then vote according to the outcome of the public and counselor votes. Those 10 votes influence the decision-making of the counselors, but if they think that a vocal minority isn't doing what's best for the city, they can counterbalance the vote. Now imagine an issue like the Robertson head frame. Lots of people feel strongly one way or the other, so 90 people log in to vote. Because the majority of people voted, there are now only 10 votes in the uncast vote pool, and the counselors don't have as much influence on the decision. iServeU is the best of both worlds. It lets people vote when they feel strongly about an issue. But when day-to-day issues that don't concern most people are put forward, it lets counselors use the website to inform their vote. It's an upgrade to our government that allows more input into the decision-making process. If we pull this off together, we'll be setting a new standard of democracy for the whole world to follow. All it takes is your vote.